Doctor, thank you very much for the opportunity. So, first of all, we'd like to find out from you your impressions about the NEC's policy on the energy sector as well as their critique of the sector currently.
Well, I think in terms of delivery and the material that has been presented, I think we all bear witness to the fact that has been stated and then their commitment. What we wanted to achieve, and I think this platform gave us the opportunity to let the entire Ghana know what the two political parties have in stock for Ghana. Now we can hold both parties accountable to certain manifesto promises that is going to be in support of achieving overall stable petroleum prices that you and I and our mothers back home would want to know. A key and sensitive issues about other policy innovations that we're looking forward to. Something that as a chamber we've also been pushing for is the subsidy on premise and how that could be used for other forms of social intervention. If you are using over 700 million Ghana cedis, or even if it's a year on subsidy alone, what other alternative social intervention could that amount be used within the fishing community? So these are other issues that we all would want to interrogate further. But in the heat of the moment, I would not necessarily decide on what really addresses our members' concern. Like you saw, most of the questions came from our members who are watching online, and we going back on the drawing board to interrogate and put in place a transcript, go through the whole process, analyze it, and come up with key thematic areas, and then on the basis of that, we can also take our investment decisions and help us conduct our various budgets for the coming year.
One of the good for oil policy. As a chamber, how do you welcome this policy direction?
Well, I think what we are interested in as a chamber is how we are able to conduct our trade and get our required foreign exchange requirement to meet our trade and our commercial activities. Whatever any government intends to do, our main aim is how do we assess forests for our trading activities. So we're going to test what they've stated and how best we could do that. And what we also like is the how. How are you going to do this? If TOR is to come on stream and they are going to increase local production capacity, then in terms of our forest requirement, we need a certain quantum of forest only to bring in crude oil. And by so doing, in terms of our local banks helping us raise LCs to finance the local trade, I think it's something that will be easily for us to conduct.
With regards to the issues concerning Simon Asogbe, the fact that they have shut down, has that come to your attention? And what is your take on this?
Well, as a chamber, we would want to concentrate on the main issue that really bothers on our members. We, in as much as whether Sony is, has shut down or not, there are clear issues that I'm not necessarily an expert in, and I wouldn't want to prescribe solutions to that. Although we'll meet definitely on the different forums to discuss key other energy policies that give us the platform to learn. But I would want to interrogate further than the news.
But I'm sure the issue of the mooring facility will be of interest to you.
Certainly, we are keen on that because of the cost of demurrages and because of certain huge investment that have been made in the sector, but because of government commitment and monopoly that a single mooring facility is enjoying. And we all would want to have some level of competition. And competition is what, as a private sector, drives growth and also enhance efficiency. We welcome any initiative that allow our members and their partners the opportunity to also own a mooring facility so that the regulatory institutions and the tax authorities can put gadgets on all these to assess the product that comes in without paying these huge sums of demurrages that incur that will pay to the vessel owners because products have been at anchorage, be it bad weather or maintenance that are happening on the facility that cause unnecessary delays that are preventable.
Are you able to